Hello friends and welcome back for episode 8 of our Tower of Guns Let's Play. Now I know it's been a little while, and I did say at the beginning of the Let's Play this would be a series that sort of went in and out with certain various factors, and one of those factors in this case, and this is not actually one thing that I intended to ever happen, but I had a large amount of computer issues. I don't know if you guys have followed me on any of my other Let's Play series, but this was definitely the largest factor at play with keeping you from new episodes of this one, so for the most part, we'll probably be getting things a little bit back to normal now at this point, but I figured it'd be a great time to go ahead and make a new episode because this game, Tower of Guns, has finally been greenlit. It's taken forever. I'm not sure why it took this long, to be honest. The game is of very, very high quality, and I think it's about time. But anyway, I wanted to just congratulate the developer, Joe Mirabello, for, all the work getting things together to this point, and I'm glad all the viewers that voted did so. So with that, I guess we will get into a new episode. So let's go to new game, see where we're at. Again, it's been a while since I've even played it, unfortunately, just because of all of the junk that's been going on in my personal life. So I'm probably going to be a little bit out of practice here, which is probably why I think I'm going to go with Egon's Pride. I'd love to go ahead and unlock some new weapons, but I don't know if I'm going to complete a stage without taking damage. I mean, there's probably some great ways that I could try to optimize the chances of that happening, but we'll see. So I'm going to go with take no falling damage. I know, again, Bluegrass usually trumps it, and Junkman is really tempting, but we're just going to go with this build. Sort of the hope for the best possible chance. So this is the first time that I'm going to be playing Tower of Guns on my new rig, and hopefully everything works just fine. I haven't really tested it beforehand, other than just doing a quick sound check. And that's one thing that doesn't really get mentioned much. If you're a Let's Player and you change your computer setup, and potentially your audio recording setup, every single Let's Play series that you had going, you now have to establish some level of continuity between the last episode and the first episode you're recording on the new system, because I hate to have, people going through a playlist, everything seems fine, and then all of a sudden, one episode is drastically louder or quieter than the last one. So I've done my best to try and find happy a middle ground as possible. I mean, granted, it's probably not going to be 100% perfect, but I think it sounds okay. Alright, I gotta remember to freaking shoot the doors now, okay. So here we go. What is this room? I don't think I've ever seen this room yet. This is a big, I don't know what you even call it. It looks like a bunch of barrels suspended. It's almost like a barrel tree. So some easy enemies here. Shouldn't have much trouble with those. It's dropped a badge already on the first freaking enemy. That's pretty good. So we've got energy up, item charge rate up. And let's take a look around. Is this really all that's going to happen in this room? Is it like the easiest room I've ever been in? Neat. Alright, I can totally deal with that. So if we could possibly just get, like, 2 or 3 more rooms like that, maybe I actually would have a chance to not take any damage. Although, I still have to kill the boss, right? I think I've already taken damage, yeah. It's a tough game. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, the odds of me actually doing that are completely on the game for resulting in some sort of a randomized group of levels or enemy loadout placements that are going to play to my strengths. And my strengths right now, shoot straight ahead and hopefully hit lots of things. That's really all I've got going for me at this stage in the game, especially being out of practice and not actually being all that good in the first place. So let me go upstairs and see if I can maybe handle some of this bomb stuff that's fallen on my head. Not super eager to be hit with bombs. Oh my god, everything is shooting at me at this end. I got pizza blade launchers. There's another badge that just dropped. Maybe we've got a little bit of inconsistent difficulty going on again. I've had this happen in the past, but it is part and parcel with playing a game that is largely randomized. I've already died, so there was our first run of the day. Let's go back. Look at this. Click here to vote to log on. Yeah, we don't need to do that. We already voted. It's good to go. Alright, same deal. Let's do that again. Let's get an easier one this time. I really do need to work on just, like, running through all the levels, too, because I'm sure that's going to result in a little bit more of an optimistic or an ideal run for us. I mean, if I could just avoid most of these enemies, that would certainly help, but there's so many of them, I'm not really sure how I'm going to avoid them. They also seem to come from every possible, conceivable angle. Is there something going on with these explosions? Because I don't remember them shooting out this much junk before. Also, kind of a crappy bunch of drops for the first room. Oh well. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Alright, this room looks like it's going to be a little bit more annoying than the last first room I had. Although, most would be. Alright, so we start out with a little... Oh god, there's lava under the... What? I didn't even know this was a possibility on the first floor. So large health pickup over here, which still doesn't even put me back to full. Guess I should have been more careful. I didn't realize that I was going to fall off the floor there. Let's go up here, and I should be able to take out all of these cannons without too much difficulty. Oh, well, unless I fall off again. I think I'm just going to, like, leave. I don't really want to hang out in here. This is not a pleasant room by any means, and I'm probably not going to get any of these power-ups, unfortunately. Okay, I got a couple of them. But took more damage as a result, so now we've got another pretty difficult room. Let's jump on down. Let's see if we can maybe take out some of the projectile shooting devices first. Well, I mean, on my way to finding them, I'm just going to kind of shoot at everything, but that was a bunch of experience. That was almost a level in that one little pillar of XP. Alright, flashing red guy, you gotta go. Just pick up this health. Rush through all the enemies. Let's kite them around in a circle if we can. Is there anything else? Oh, we've got all kinds of stuff over here we're getting. Speed up. I think that's what that was. That looked pretty useful to me. It's like a thing that I would always want to get right away. And there's just more random health power-ups. I guess these guys just keep exploding. Did I get the health? I can't seem to pick up this health. It's like right off the edge. Oh, there we go, but I've fallen now. Okay, that's fine. There's a badge down here anyway. Extra jump, okay. I always forget what the up symbol means. And then I always worry that it's just going to be difficulty up, but that's the tombstone. And I gotta remember that sometimes there's pluses, sometimes there's minuses. And that's kind of a factor. So I should also say, thank you everybody that's like requested that I play more Tower of Guns. I do appreciate that quite a bit. It's always tough to do a series and not always have a ton of feedback. I mean, this isn't probably my most popular series that I've ever had, but I've definitely enjoyed the bits of discussion that have come out of it. And the fact that a few people were watching this intently and thought this was one of their favorite series actually was pretty surprising and awesome to me, so thank you for that. Okay, well, this could be the end of me. Yep. That was a pretty awful bunch of first rooms as well. I guess this is what happens when you don't play the game for a little while. You just get the worst possible combinations of starting scenarios going on, just to, you know, punish you a little bit for taking a break. It's a complete coincidence. I'm just totally kidding here. So, let's go try it again. If we could just get, like, a couple of levels in the first room, that would be super awesome. Kind of doubtful that's going to happen, but it would be a great thing to have happen. Am I just crazy? I really don't remember them shooting all of this stuff out every time it explode them. Alright, well, this is not amazing, but it's also better than I had last time. There's some XP now that I didn't have last time. Please open. Alright, another vertically oriented level. This is the same one I had last time. I think the enemy placement, though, is substantially different. It was all cannons before, right? Shooting stuff down at me. And now we've got, well, we've also got stuff shooting stuff down at me. It's just a bit of a different scenario. A little bit more projectile-oriented. Alright, so my chances of having a really good run are completely based on what happens in these first few rooms. So if I keep getting these really bad draws, I'm just not going to have a chance to, you know, blossom, so to speak, and get a, you know, a bit of an advantage or an edge going forward. Is this green one the one that would have exploded all of them? Probably, right? Well, it just dropped a bunch of crap I didn't need anyway. Is there a way up? Doesn't look like it. There's probably stuff up there, but I'm not going to be able to reach it. I don't have any way to reach something that high. Okay, I know this world. This is, I gotta get rid of all these dudes on the sides, and I go up and over, and there's usually another set. And the one thing I can count on in Tower of Guns that seems to be pretty commonplace is symmetrical enemy placement most of the time. So if there's, you know, one set on one side, there's probably going to be that same set on the other side, or something similar anyway. See how much XP we can harvest from this situation. Just about enough for a level. Why did they come back? I've already killed these guys. I don't really like that. I'm not going to probably be able to reach that. Right? I don't think I can do that. And I don't have enough magnetism to possibly pull any of this stuff off the edge. Oh, well, I got one. Can I just, like... Can I wall run? Can I Prince of Persia? No, I can't. Alright, so this stuff's disappearing anyway. So let's, oh, a little bit of XP over here. This is going to be a help. Getting to level 2 on my gun is going to make a bit of a difference. Let's see if I can actually parlay that into some more of a fortunate situation for me in total. So I'm going to look... Oh my god, I didn't realize there'd be spike balls already. I was not prepared for that at all. I might actually end up de-leveling. It's a tough draw for levels, honestly. It's really not pleasant. I don't know how the difficulty scaling is really calculated. It's an interesting thing, and it's something that I definitely wonder about. You know, like, how does the back end of this game really work? But it would be kind of cool if, like, after you get a couple of bad runs, maybe it would just be like, hey, have an easy one. Here's, like, a better situation. If you choose to take it, of course. Like, would you like to start a game with a level 2 weapon instead of a level 1 weapon? That might be helpful, right? It really is all about the level. I mean, I've said this like 5,000 times by now, but if you couldn't tell, that is like the single most important thing. What are these robots? They look like weird seed pods, and they don't seem to die. Do I have to like kite these around in a circle until they feel like exploding? Maybe they're allergic to altitude? Or attitude? I don't know. I'm a real rude dude. Full attitude. They seem to just sit still after a while and just explode. So I guess you guys do what you're going to do. I'm just going to be up here for a minute. I can't double jump, so I can't reach that over across the way. Alright, I guess everybody's left, so let's move on to the next room. Probably not interested in upping the difficulty or whatever, so keep going. And what boss am I going to fight? It's going to be the Longhorn. Alright, this guy is not that bad, aside from all the explosions and the fact that he just charges straight into you and there's like nothing you can do about it. As far as I know, anyway. I haven't really come up with a good defense for that situation. Alright, so he's smashing into me a whole bunch. Just keep circle strafing and hoping for the best. Alright, that worked out. Took a lot of damage, but I did make it. What did I get? Item is aortic levy device. That's interesting. Can I use that? I think I'm going to use that, just see what it does. Oh, full health. Alright, that's actually pretty helpful. I think that's probably one of the best, if not the best item I've actually found. And one of the most practical ones as well, because a lot of the time, I get these items like, I don't know what this does, or just like, it's a very specific type of item that can only be used in a few, you know, very specific scenarios. And in this case, the level design is random enough and strange enough that there are a lot of scenarios that I might actually never really be able to figure out a way to traverse them unless I have this one certain item. And I really need to be able to spiral out of control with regard to like my mobility earlier on in the game, I think, to really have a chance at doing much of this stuff as we get further on. Alright, so here we go. Level 2, we're in the gearworks. No starting money. That's fine, I think probably would be okay without it. See if we can get all these guys out of the way. First thing, the bombs are going to basically fly right at my head. Alright, this is not the best situation. If I could take out some of these cannons, that would be nice. Everything's flying at me. I got projectiles, I got flying monster robots, and of course, one more cannon dude. And there is this health, which I'm going to grab. Any more XP? Oh, another health. Oh, I hear more bombs going off. Are they underneath? Probably underneath. They're usually down there. Oh, we've got a pizza launcher downstairs, and it looks like another bomb cannon. Or maybe just straight up bullets. It would be really cool if, aside from just the specific instances of things... What does this do? It's another jump. Whatever, I'll buy it. Aside from just the stuff that is like a very specific... Oh, it's jump height. Very specific way to unlock one of the next guns, there should also be some sort of like a progression bar that's filling up as you kill enemies or, you know, make progress in a per-run basis, where like the quick way is you fulfill whatever that criteria is to get to that gun, or the long way is you take, you know, a month slowly grinding away. So that way, you know, there's a little bit of a progression, even if you're bad at the game. Because I think a lot of people would probably be most excited at the concept of unlocking new guns. I think that's probably like the bigger draw. Or what might actually be able to give people the edge to continue to get better and better and get further in the game, right? I mean, it seems like learning how to progress and level your gun up is a big factor, and then also having the right gun for the right situation, as well as some of the right item options or configurations is also a big part, so... and I guess there's also, of course, that luck element of just having the right random draw for levels and enemy placement. Oh god, where have I fallen off everything? I really wish some of these levels were a little bit more self-contained, you know, a little bit smaller. At least in the first floor to get you a little bit more, you know, into the groove of things. Because right now it's like it's so elaborate, all the different ways you can go sometimes, and how the enemies just keep spawning in after you. I don't want this series to just turn into like Nick changes the way Tower of Guns is, because it's not my game. But these are just my criticisms, and I can't help but want to just talk about it sometimes. Besides, I mean, I'm really interested to see where this game goes as development continues. There's a little progress bar, actually, if you go in. There's like a developer update tab on the main screen, and it says the game's like 56% complete. So I'm sure after it's done, too, there's going to be probably little tweaks and stuff, and I'm curious to know how that's all going to come together. If any of the, you know, fundamental core concepts behind the game are going to be revised or tweaked. And hopefully some of my, you know, comments, one way or the other, have been maybe a little bit helpful. You know, I feel like I'm sort of doing a little bit of beta testing as well as just enjoying the game at the same time, and I think it says volumes that the game is this fun at this stage in development. I mean, if I was to make a game and it was halfway done, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't make anything that's all that fun at all, so wait until the whole experience comes together. It's going to be even better. Alright, so this is probably about the end of this room. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to climb the machinery. Did that once, didn't work out. I could really use that health, though, but I don't have a way to get across. So I guess that's not happening. So let's move on. I know this room. Let's just run up it. Oh god, we've got pink turrets of death. I knew they were going to show up eventually, right? They always do. There's always a badge over there. Just run right through this room. Don't really want to fight anything here. Alright, stuff just exploded. Oh, well, I died. I guess the pink bullets of death tracked me through the entire room, up the stairs, around the corner, through the door, and still found a way to kill me. Alright, I guess I'll do the consolation charger. Let's try that out. Let's do Junkman as well. So we'll take falling damage on this one, just to mix things up a little bit. Removing lens flares. I like that that's a thing in the loading menu. I like the look of this gun, although I don't like how long it takes to reload, but that's just a thing that changes as you start to level it up. Alright, free money gotten. Let's see what's here. Well, I mean, I know what's here, but let's see what these guys drop is what I mean. Maybe some XP would be nice. Anybody? I mean, I got a little bit. Oh, come on. Freaking right in front of me, and I can't hit him. There we go. And that was largely not a great room for XP, so let's move on. Alright, I know this room. Let's just run straight through. I don't think there's, like, any way to go that I'm aware of. Oh my god. Where you can just basically skip taking damage. It's like, you're pretty much going to take mandatory damage unless you're just a freaking savant at this game. Even if I'm running through this and I'm trying to just avoid all fights. I mean, look how many enemies just spawned in. There's got to be 100 of them. Oh, and then they all just died for some reason. So yeah, I like this room as long as I don't instantly get killed. Alright, if I could just pick up all this stuff faster than they can explode and kill me, I should be able to get some nice weapon upgrades here. Keep going. And since I picked the Junkman thing, I should be able to get, like, most of these. Keep going, keep going. Managed to refill my health, thankfully. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. And I'm almost to level 4. See, this room is so OP. Every time I found this one, it's just instant win. Oh god, there's more? Still? The sense of pacing is very strange in this room. It's like, you've gotten all these items, you basically maxed out your character in one fell swoop, and then more enemies still show up. I mean, how much more could you really ask for? This is the best this gun gets. And look, it's freaking fast now, too. Have I even gotten this gun to max before? Have I gotten the pistol to max? I don't remember. I have to go back and watch my own videos. Yep, you can go. What is this? Oh, it's just a jump height up. Right, I turned back the fall damage. I forgot about that. Kind of an important thing to not forget. Do I want that XP? No, it's pretty useless, right? It's like, what do I do about these bombs that are rocketing right to my face? So I'd shoot them out of the air? Can I even do that? Alright, there we go. Much easier to clean up when you have a great weapon right at the beginning. So maybe this will be our decent run for this video. Boss time. This Let's not take a ton of damage here. Is this going to be the bull again? Yep. Well, he should go down pretty freaking fast, and I'm really hoping we can get a decent item out of it. Yeah, that was a little overpowered, right? What did I get? Gun mod, vampire. Okay, well, I didn't have a gun mod, so that is definitely an improvement. So I should be able to siphon life from stuff now. That's good. Let's go to floor 2, and let's sap a little bit more energy out of these guys. Wow, this one's full. Alright, the first one was full, the other one full of trash. Here we go, level 2. What are we gonna get? Lava World or Gear World? Foundry. Alright, we're doing Lava World. Rebelling very slowly, looking for blue oceans. Kind of want to know what the history of those messages were. Okay, I have a great advantage now. Oh, what is that? Magnetism up. Alright, I've got tons of money. I mean, why not? Oh my god, why did that just explode like that? I don't even see what that was. It just detonated. Alright, this is not a very difficult room, honestly, even if I didn't have this gun. Oh, I thought I killed that. I mean, I am literally at max for my gun. I can't do any better than that. Alright, we get a big old UFO-shaped dude. Let's take him out. Oh, that's what happened. One of those guys exploded. And since my magnetism is much higher, that's actually a great boon for this particular floor. Due to the lava everywhere, I don't really have to go bother to walk on the lava, unless there's a way that I can make that not do any damage to me. Now, of course, the one thing that is always going to be an instant death is if we run into a bunch of those pink turrets, because, well, there's really nothing to do about getting away from them. They'll kill me. That's the end. And I can almost guarantee there's going to be at least one here somewhere. Man, I feel like I'm freaking Lost Izalith crossing over all this lava. Is there a way up anywhere? Doesn't seem like it. Let's get all the health we can. At least I've got the lava mod, or the vampire mod, so if I take some damage, I should be able to maybe recoup. Alright, you got bombs. Spike ball, we're good still. I don't know if I can hit these guys. Yeah, I guess I can, just slowly. Bam, bam. Eventually these will line up. There we go. And this is usually where we run into the pink ones. We did not this time, so that's great news for us. There's some kind of something on the other side of that cage. I can't really see what it is. It looked a little like a gravestone. If that's what it is, then screw it. I'm not getting it. Either way, honestly, I don't really want the difficulty to be easier or harder. I think this is probably fine. Now, let's take out all these unassuming turrets from far away, since they can't seem to do much to me. It would be kind of cool if there were more enemies that were based... What? A freaking huge one down here. We're based in, like, being able to traverse the landscape. I know then you get into, like, AI pathing and everything. But, you know, the turrets are also automated and impersonal. I would like to fight, you know, some kind of weird mechanical beetles or something. Alright, what are you? Oh, God. I forgot about fall damage. How was I supposed to actually do that without taking fall damage? It was, like, pretty much required. So, fist up. Strength? What does that mean? What is fist up? Let's see. Damage up. Oh, that's what I like to see. That's kind of what I figured. It was probably strength. Fists are kind of like the universal symbol for strength and unity. And this is not a Unity game, so don't get the wrong idea. Alright, so let's keep going. Yeah, I'm basically the destroyer of worlds at this point with this gun. I like that feeling. I wish I had that feeling a little bit more often, honestly. This is a very large open room. Is there anything I can do to maximize my chance of not getting destroyed when a bunch of turrets inevitably spawn in behind me? Alright, we've got these guys. These are not the most scary guys. Oh, I'm actually on a conveyor belt. I didn't even notice. Alright, I think we're fine for now. It's just if I cross a point where stuff starts to spawn in and I don't realize it, could be in a little bit of a troublesome spot there. Alright, we're still good. There's probably a ton of secrets in this level, or in this room. I kind of don't care. I'm just going to keep going. See where this puts us. Okay, that's a pretty big, scary bunch of turrets. I'm gonna take a lot of damage now. Sorry about that. Not a whole lot I could do. There's nowhere for me to hide in that case. Oh god, what? Where did those even come from? I thought I was fine. They appeared over my head and started dropping bombs on me. Also, what am I gonna do now? Oh, there's a platform? What is this? Are we in Shadow Man right now? This is bizarre. Also, there's another pink turret on the other side, which makes me really upset. I should be able to deflect it into the wall if it shoots. Yeah, there we go. Hate you, pink turret. You're the worst thing. I'm going to catch the next platform through here and hopefully not get knocked into some lava, because I guess this is what that is. It's some sort of a like strange lava platforming sequence, except not really platforming, more just like creative walking. There we go. Oh, it's causing stuff to spawn, isn't it? Yep. Okay, I'm out. Although being out at this point might be a... No, that's a good idea. God, so many bullets. Alright, fight these guys. Oh my god, look at this. This is insane. Look at the turret across the way. Thankfully, it's not the smartest one. What am I supposed to do with this? They're so far away, and they're so numerous that I can't even see them because of the depth of field effect. So I'm doing damage to them, but I can't tell where they are exactly. It's a very, very large room. Why do we need this room to be this large? This is a very imposing geometry, I guess is why. So instead of walking through all of this and taking my chances, or flying through this in the case of the fact that this is like a hover beam, I'd rather just shoot them all to death before I go ahead and do that. Especially because my gun's extremely powerful, I might as well take advantage, right? Alright, little by little, we're chipping them away. That one's dead, and we got one more, and then we should be completely safe to walk through the tractor beam at our leisure. Are you gonna die soon, turret? There you go. Alright, your reign of terror is over. Why did I just take damage there? I was probably flying and then I fell a little bit. Oh god, what is this? This is a horrible spike wall. And this takes us up to our boss. Anything else up here worth noting? Was a little chunk of health, which I managed to grab at the last second. Oh, and some more XP with another health chunk at the end. I will grab those. It's not fall this whole way, because that is guaranteed death. The jumping is like, it's a little spacey sometimes. I just want to make sure I wouldn't just fly off. Alright, let's see what this boss is going to be. It's Mama Spinbot, who is the easiest thing in the world. Mama Spinbot's done. Alright, so that was a pretty wild experience we just had there. We've got the Vasoconstriction Jelly. It's something, I have no idea what that means. I guess we should just, like, use it. Alright, what do I do with this now? Oh, I stand in it and I just get health. There are worse things than that, honestly. It's actually not a bad option at all. I had no idea what that name was gonna mean. Also, how does it replenish? Like, what is the cooldown with these? Oh, I guess when I fight stuff, I just get a little bit more ticked onto that. Alright, so on we go to level 3. New perk, Fire Force. Kind of interested in what that was. Maybe defeat a boss in a certain amount of time. Makes me wonder if a lot of the different things that are unlockable are largely to do with just a random configuration of things lining up. Hey, remember last time I think I had trouble with this setup because of the reflective floors. Recording it, I think it was dropping frames a little bit. I don't think that's going to be the case with this new computer. Oh, you know what? It still is, actually, believe it or not. So I guess it's an optimization issue now. Because honestly, I couldn't ask for a much more powerful system, so if it's still that, it's probably just needs to be tweaked. No biggie. You guys probably won't even see the difference. It's just it went down to 57 instead of 60, so I'll live. We'll all live. Alright, a little bit more money, 164. Oh god, where's these bombs coming from? I guess we will go upstairs and see. Is this going to be a short room or a long one? I can't... Oh, they're right in front of me. Okay. Let's not take too much damage here. This should be a real easy room as long as I just don't stand in their way. Good, good. So far, so good. I've got a big old coin over here in the corner. We're grabbing that. 175 monies. And that's going to be fall damage. Yep. Again, not sure how I was supposed to deal with that situation, really. I couldn't really make that happen any better. Strikes me as a little odd that, like, there would be fall damage in places where you have no choice but to take fall damage, because, like, if that ended your run, you're like, well, I just don't want to fall. Like, sorry, you're just going to fall, and you're going to die. Or you're just not going to go any further in the game. I don't know, it seems like a balancing issue to me. I guess it's just fire arbitrarily at this world and see what happens, but I got a luck up. Definitely want that. Take all the luck I can get. Alright, more fall damage, and let's just wander through this field of death. Alright, if I take another hit from one of these bullets, I'm going to be a little bit ashamed, because this is not a hard grouping to avoid. Oh wow, another luck up. This is definitely the luckiest I've ever been. Seems like luck begets more luck, right? I mean, you do well, you have a good run, you get some luck, you get more luck because of the luck. The luck leads to a better gun, eventually more luck. I don't know. It's weird how that works. So how do I get across this? I guess I need to do one of these jumpy things. This launches you whatever direction you're looking at, and we made it across. Excellent. So let's not get killed by all these robots if we can avoid it. I'll lure them into this long hallway, probably. And if they want to follow me in here, it's going to be their doom. I've got bullets for days, or whatever we're calling these things. Are they bullets? Some sort of little slicers, plasma bullets, something like that. Yeah, all of these guys, they're not going to stand a chance. I got strength up. I'm lucky. What are you going to do about luck? You're a robot. You make your own luck, I guess, when you're a robot. Alright, so I don't know why we need this many enemies, because I've pretty much destroyed the room already. And now what, I have to go back? Where's the way out, anyway? I figured it would be down this hallway, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there's a door, I just didn't see it. My fault, I just didn't walk far enough, I guess. Right, and then this wall is here, so you don't just use the jump pads to just, you know, kind of cheese your way through this architecture. Gotta remember I have that vasoconstriction jelly in case I need it. Jelly? Am I gonna get to a boss? Because I might actually be able to win the game in this case. Or I don't know how many floors there are. I thought there were 3. At least that are finished so far. And I know the developer has talked about adding another one soon. I remember there was something on the ceiling last time I went in this room. Doesn't seem to be the case this time, though, although I still don't trust it. Alright, what's this? Oh, another strength up. That's incredible. Damage up, I mean. Shot speed up. Alright, can I just leave? I don't really want to fight anything in this area anymore. Oh, question mark. You better believe I'm going to take that, unless it's luck down. Max health. Alright, please let me out of this corner. This is pretty dumb. Oh my god, you're freaking serious? I got a level down on my weapon because it trapped me in that corner. I'm going after more power-ups. I don't want to lose max damage. If I can avoid it anyway. Go, 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 go. There we go. What? Why does this keep happening? I thought I killed all of these things. I'm gonna die in this room. They just keep spawning in, that's all it is. I just didn't know that they were there because they spawned in afterward. That is such butts. I don't like the way that that works, because it's just like you were having a great run, and then all of a sudden, because you didn't look up and for some reason stuff appeared, you're just gonna die. I mean, I didn't die yet, but I'm awfully close to it when before I was actually doing really well and really just thriving. You know, it seemed like a sure thing, and now all of a sudden, not so sure anymore. Alright, let's go up there. I guess the goal was for me to not turn back around, and I did. So, I don't know if that's my fault, but it is, I guess, now. Alright, more health, please. They're really bringing out the big guns for this room. I guess, and rightfully so, considering... Oh my god. Oh, Yeah. The end. I don't know what I was doing there. I guess I was gonna, like, matrix dodge my way over the bullet because I knew that if it hit the wall, it would explode and kill me anyway, so I was gonna try and jump past it and go forward. That did not work, however. That is a freaking shame, because that was definitely one of the best runs that I've had in this game, and it was just completely turned around by some crap that I should have seen coming, and I don't know. It felt a little cheap to me, but what are you gonna do? That's Tower of Guns. Not that I'm saying that Tower of Guns is just all about cheap, it's just like that particular situation, you know, things change quickly is what I'm trying to say. And that will do it for another episode, so thank you for watching, everybody. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and hopefully you will continue to leave support for the series. If you are still into the series, please do let me know, and of course, any comments are always welcome. I'm not sure when the next episode will go up. It will be definitely more consistent than it's been in the last couple of weeks, but there may still be a little bit of give and take while I still get things a little bit more under, you know, organization, because I'm still trying to build up a backlog of indie impressions and stuff, since the, you know, the computer is just finally getting to where I need it to be. So stick with me. Follow the channel already, if you haven't already, I mean, and we will reconvene as soon as humanly possible. So thank you, and have a lovely night.